Alright, welcome to everyone. I'm gonna get underway right now. Share this on Twitter. And let's lock and load, baby. Yeah, let's pretty much lock and load. This is gonna be a nice event. The last event of the year. And honestly, I'm a bit sad. I'm a bit sad right now. Because this is the last event of the year. But it is what it is. I mean, there are some things you can't affect, and unfortunately, this event is gonna bring us, it's gonna be sad for all of us, for everybody who loves the greatest sport in the world, and these are gonna be hard 3 weeks. Also, Journey Newsom versus Sergey Morozov gonna be the first fight. Let me see now the whole fight card. KSW, I'm gonna give predictions later. I don't have time right now. The first one is Sergey Morozov versus Journey Newsom. I think Newsom is pretty much underestimated. So Morozov versus Newsom. Fight starts round 3. Morozov to win -280. Say Morozov to win round 3. But Newsom is pretty much underrated, I believe Newsom could create some problems. I really believe he can. I mean, is he live underdog? No, but can he create problems? Yeah. Manel Kape versus David Dvorak. Manel Kape is a heck of a striker, but David Dvorak is a decision specialist. Here, I have 2 potential outcomes. Dvorak decision or Kape KO TKO. Dvorak, if it goes the distance, Kape is gonna lose, but Kape can finish him. Dvorak decision plus 325 for Kape to win KO TKO. It's plus 115 inside the distance, but it has to be KO TKO if he chooses to finish, because David Dvorak is cardio beast, cardio machine. I doubt he can finish him. Brian Battle versus Rinat Fakhretdinov. Battle versus Rinat plus 1.5. I'm saying Battle to win. Brian Battle to win sounds like a decent piece of play. Brian Battle to win. Where the hell is this? Oh, plus 110. Already picking an underdog Battle decision. Battle is so much underestimated, man. I wonder why they underestimate that guy, why they favor Rinat Fakhretdinov, I mean. Or fight goes the distance. Or over 2.5. I don't know why they're underestimating this guy. I mean, Brian Battle fought some really much high-level names, and I do believe. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Brian Battle. Maheshat versus Rafa Garcia. I've got Maheshat to win. Plus 100. Maheshat to win. Plus 100. I got Maheshat finish. Or KO, TKO. He's got bombing power. He's got a real bombing power. And I do believe Maheshat could surprise Rafa Garcia. I don't see Rafa Garcia winning this fight. Again, I didn't bet on many fights on this card. You probably already know why. Said Nurmagomedov versus Said Yakub Kakramonov. Both of them are great. Nurmagomedov versus Kakramonov. Fight starts round 3. Nurmagomedov to win. -110. But I am very much unsure. Both of these guys are amazing. Both are amazing fighters, and Said Yaqub is training hard. Said is training hard. I'm not a fan of Said Nurmagomedov. I want Kakramonov to win, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very, very hard. Then we got Julian Marquez. Marquez to win is my next pick, -165. He's gonna be my next pick, Julian Marquez to win. I do believe Julian Marquez is going to win the upcoming fight against Darren Win. Yes, I do believe he is going to win that fight. But I'm gonna go with Marquez submission. I wonder how much is Marquez submission method. Or Marquez inside the distance. I doubt this one goes the distance. Okay. Marquez inside the distance. +110. This is +110. I think that's a decent piece of play. Darren Win offers very good wrestling, but Julian Marquez, man, I thought in one of his fights that he was tired, that he was not responding, etc. But then out of nowhere, he submits the opponent. So it seems my assessment was wrong when it comes to Julian Marquez. My assessment was definitely wrong. Then the next fight, Jake Matthews versus Matthew Semmelsberger. Matthew Semmelsberger is brutally hard to finish, but I'm gonna go Matthews to win. -250. Matthews' decision is the only pick that makes sense to me, as the other guy is brutally hard to finish. Semmelsberger can really take a beating. I've never seen a guy taking such an enormous amount of beating and still standing on his feet. I wonder what is that guy made of. He and Gregory Robocop Rodriguez. Are two names that fascinate me pretty much. Two names that pretty much fascinate me. I don't know, man, how are they so powerful and what are they made of? Cheyenne Velismas versus Corey McKenna. I'll be honest, I'm Cheyenne Velismas hater, and I want her to lose, but unfortunately I don't see Corey McKenna winning the fight. That's a big problem. Over 2.5 is -300 for Velismas versus McKenna. Man, I want McKenna to win, but sorry. I'm sorry, Corey, but I'm gonna go with Velisma's decision. Please forgive me for this. I'm a die-hard fan of yours, but I just think she is gonna be too much for you. But fight goes the distance also gonna work. I'm gonna do some edits. You think Cannonier should be an underdog? I think that's easy money. I actually think Strickland is going to win, but it's a pick'em fight. I think pick'em is fine. I really believe pick'em is fine for that fight. To me, at least, pick'em sounds okay. What do you think? I'm pretty much pleased with the pick'em status. Then we're gonna go Cody Brandic versus Michal Aleksichuk. Okay, now I know many of you are gonna call me crazy, but I have Michal to win. Michal to win, -275. I have Michal KO, TKO. I think Cannonier is just a level above Strickland and it will knock him out. Well, Pereira knocked him out, so your theory makes sense. Pereira already knocked him out cold, so there is a possibility. Absolutely, there is a possibility. But we are picking different sides this time. And yeah, here I have Michal via KO, TKO. Michal has decent takedown defense. Cody Brandic hooked in on a short notice. Shitty odd. -120. Let's say Michal round 2. Strickland not fought an elite striker at 185. We don't know his level. Actually, he fought one, but he was knocked out cold by Alex Pereira. Actually, he fought one elite striker, but you've seen how it ended. But you are right. We don't know much about him. Now, the next one is Drew Dober versus Bobby Green. I think Dober should be favorite. Yes, as expected. Dober minus 150 to win. I say Dober, KO, TKO. Second boring 5-round draft fights with Hermanson, Jared, KO, Jack. Yes, I know. That's what I'm afraid of too. Like you read in my mind, man. Like you read in my mind. Really. I'm afraid of that too. Dober, KO, TKO. Then we're gonna fish for the next fight, which is the clash between Alex Caceres and Julian Erosa. Caceres versus Erosa. Caceres versus Erosa fight starts around 3. I'm gonna go with Caceres to win. Caceres to win plus 140. Caceres decision. But Erosa knockout. If Erosa wins, it's gonna be via stoppage. I doubt Erosa will let it go the distance. On the other side, Caceres is a mastermind when it comes to playing games, and he is a specialist at that aspect of the game as well, as you know. He is a real specialist when it comes to that aspect of the game. So do not underestimate his ability to play mind games and to trick his opponents. He is a specialist at that aspect of the game. I do believe he is gonna show us why he is master at playing games. Next fight is going to be between Amir Albazi and Alessandro Costa. I actually have a bet on Albazi. I usually don't play those bets, but I'm pretty much confident in Albazi to win. Minus 435 Albazi to win. Albazi decision. If you want to play more riskier, then Albazi decision. Assume Albazi decision. Plus 220. I don't think Costa is an easy guy to finish. I think he's pretty much tough, but just think Amir Albazi is too powerful opponent for him, which we're gonna see. Then I got another bet on Arman Tsarukyan to win. Tsarukyan to win minus 190. Tsarukyan. This is a 3-rounder. Tsarukyan to win decision. Yeah, Arman Tsarukyan to win decision. Arman Tsarukyan to win decision. It's hard to knock out Ismagulov, but Ismagulov could win, but I see Tsarukyan edging him out. Plus 150. I believe there will be many decisions on the upcoming card. It won't be as entertaining as UFC 282 pay-per-view. So that could be a bit of a problem, you know. They could really see a bit of a problem here. So you never know how that one is gonna play out. Anyway, that's why it's called betting, lads. Because I have bets on Albazi, I have on Tsarukyan. I mean, we'll see. Jared Cannonier versus Sean Strickland. I'm super unsure of this fight. Super unsure. And Strickland to win minus 115. But I have Strickland decision or Jared KO TKO. I'm gonna lean Strickland here for the victory. I do believe Sean Strickland has what it takes to teach his opponent a lesson. I really do believe that Sean Strickland has what it takes to teach his opponent a lesson. But again, I should think of the abilities of his opponent, and that's the fact I cannot ignore. His opponent is the guy who knocked out many big names, as my IQ is too said. He knocked out some of the big names, and that's the fact we mustn't ignore. That's really something we mustn't ignore. I'm gonna check the opponents he knocked out. Just 1 second. I'm gonna check the opponents he knocked out. Checking right now. Oh man, he's got many knockouts. You're right. He's got so many knockouts. Man, this guy is right. He's having so many knockouts over some of the high-level names. Yeah, for this UFC Vegas 66, That's awesome, just awesome, man. This is really much awesome piece of play. I got to say, this is an awesome piece of play. And honestly, when it comes to this aspect of the game, I do believe this is a nice play. My IQ is too very much nice piece of play. I do agree with these pieces of play. What you say? Okay, until minute until minute 15. Okay, then we are gonna go. Which round robin could we play? Round robin. Do I have any underdog here? Let me see. Yeah, I pick Caceres from the underdogs. I pick Battle. And alright. Battle plus 110. Said minus 110. And more riskier bet. More riskier bet. I'm just giving you ideas. Where is this? Hold on, I'm just searching now. And Caceres. Plus 140. That sounds like a decent piece of round robin. Really sounds like a decent piece of round robin, but this is the last event of the year, guys. And the fact that this is the last event of the year is gonna bring a lot of problems to many of us because we are going to have 3 weeks without the UFC. And imagine 3 weeks without UFC. I mean, my heart is crumbling when I even think about that. When I think about 3 weeks without UFC, my heart is crumbling, man. That's not an easy pill to swallow for anybody, and also I will have to take some rest. I'm not handling. I'm not doing a good job with rests and such things because all those things. I don't know, man. I just don't know. It, it's bringing me some real problems. Some real problems. Uh, it's really bringing me a lot of problems. We are going to have no UFC, no UFC weekend, no UFC period. Man, this is shit. This is big shit. Like, imagine 3 weeks without fighting. I mean, thanks God I'm going to have Cage Warriors for the new year. And on December 31st, we might have something else to enjoy here. I mean, we might. Just saying we might. But again, that's just UFC. That's just the greatest sport in the world. And we are enjoying. We are defo enjoying the greatest sport in the world. And for this event, there are some things we mustn't miss. And I'm gonna tell you which could be the candidates for the fight of the night. I do believe Tsarukian versus Ismagulov might be the fight of the night if you really love wrestling. But if you love clinch striking, wrestling, fence game, and exchanges, scrambles, then it can be the fight of the fight of the week, the fight of the night. Sorry. Then Bobby Green versus Drew Dober could be a promising one. Velismas McKenna, I believe it's gonna be a slow-paced fight. McKenna is a very technical fighter. Win versus Mark is probably gonna be a snooze fest. Nurmagomedov versus Kakramonov, I don't know which way is it going to go. David Dvorak versus Manel Kape. David Dvorak is very technical. He is not attacking much. He attacks only when he has to. So there aren't many candidates for the fight of the night. Are we going to see some fight where people are going to throw bombs on each other? Well, it's kind of hard to anticipate. I only have 2 bets. Albazi and Arman. only have two bets, and that's kind of shitty, you know. I only have two bets for this upcoming week, for this upcoming card. But okay, life is life, you know. Sometimes, you know what they say. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but that's the part. That's all. It's all the part of the game. It's all the part of the game, and there are some things. There are some things that are above everything, and that's the love and lust for the UFC. I can't even imagine how is it going to look. How is it going to look when I must spend some time without the greatest sport in the world? It's really gonna. I'm really gonna miss UFC. Really, really, I'm gonna miss UFC, but I'm really gonna miss UFC. But okay, let's follow this event and then 3 weeks break. Not gonna be much like 3 week break. It's okay to everybody to go on a vacation, to have some time, to have fun. It's okay. I mean, have fun, guys. Just have fun. Go to vacation. Enjoy. It's hard to enjoy without the UFC, but I have the amazing UFC on Fight Pass. I have some clips that might be published later, and I have some videos that I'm going to cut and publish. So that's really something that's gonna make me enjoy all those videos. And this period without fights, I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way to replace it. You know, I'm gonna find a way to enjoy. Just I need to add this as a channel trailer. Okay, this is gonna be channel trailer. All right, now this video gonna be my channel trailer UFC Fight Night 216 or UFC Vegas 66. That is going to be a really nice piece of play. A really, really nice piece of play. This is going to be. I'm pretty much eager to say that we are going to see a lot of problems on this fight card. For example, here are the potential problems. If Ismagulov loses to Tsarukian, his title dream might be finished. If Strickland loses now, that's going to be two in a row. And Strickland is already a bit crazy guy. He likes to trash talk a lot. He's very much underestimated. Imagine Strickland losing one more time. How is that going to change him? What kind of changes is that going to create to him? Now, Alex Caceres needs to win. He desperately needs a win. He used to be a gatekeeper for a very long period of time. Then he was having ups and downs. He was winning, losing. I hope his job is safe, even if he loses, but he needs a win to extend his rankings. Mikhail Alexichuk, while all eyes are pointed at this guy, there's going to be a lot of pressure on him. And we got Amir Albazi, who is fighting Alessandro Costa, who accepted the bout on a short notice. And when you accept the bout on a short notice, you know what that fucking means. Like, when you're accepting something on short notice, it means that you really, really want to go. You really want to go for it. And accepting something on short notice means like give and go. Let's go, baby. It really means let's go, baby. Bring it on. So I mean, congrats to Alessandro Costa for saving the event. Thank you, man. I must say thank you. I'm gonna say thank you because you saved this event, and it means a lot to me. I mean, guys like you mean a lot to this sport, and you deserve guys like you, guys like Alex Morono. You mean a lot to this sport, man. And this sport is going to bring is going to skyrocket your popularity. And way to go, man! Win or lose, you're the hero of this event. Definitely, that guy is the hero of this event. And what else I might say? We got Bobby Green versus Drew Dober. That's gonna be epic trash talk. if you're looking for an epic trash talk, just visit Bobby Green. Bobby Green is the master of it. And Drew Dober, well, Drew Dober is pretty much underestimated when it comes to trash talking, but he's got great skills. He's got great skills, and he is definitely going to show us how talented he is. Drew Dober can knock people out, which we've seen in a bout against Terence McKinney, which is to some point really much amazing. Yeah, it's amazing how many people he knocked out and how many people he finished. Brian Battle is super underestimated against Rinat Fakhretdinov, and majority of people believe that Rinat Fakhretdinov is going to have an easy time against Brian Battle. Many people forget that Brian Battle actually has wrestling experience, wrestling background, and many do believe that Brian Battle. Many do believe that Brian Battle. Hello, Colby. How are you doing, man? Many believe it's an easy win. It's like easy win for Fakhretdinov, which is totally wrong. Not gonna be an easy win for sure. Cheyenne Willismas now needs to get back on her horse, and Corey McKenna is also fishing for the victory. Corey McKenna is extremely technical. It's very hard to knock her out cold. So I don't see Corey McKenna getting knocked out. I see this going all the way. And Darren Wynn versus Julian Marquez. Julian Marquez is definitely having a hard time from time to time, but he's a great guy. He really is a great guy. I mean, I had interview with him in the past, and at one point, I was thinking that that guy was tired, and he kind of surprised me because he was not tired at all. Never seen like Julian Marquez. Then, when I was thinking he was super tired, he submitted the opponent in round 3. I just forgot which was that match, but Julian Marquez is a great poker face. That's something we can't ignore. That's the fact we can't ignore. Jake Matthews, Matthew Semmelsberger probably goes the distance. Matthew is brutally hard to finish. Brutally hard to finish. Marquez ETD at plus 115, I like a lot. Count me into. I'm putting that on my bandwagon too. I like that too. Inside the distance. I mean, Marquez is a great poker face. We all know that he is a super poker face. Maheshat versus Rafa Garcia. I have Maheshat to win. Oh, sorry. Round robin, sorry. I have Maheshat to win plus 100, Battle plus 110, Caceres plus 140. I have 3 underdogs. Sorry, I have 3 underdogs. I had Maheshat to win. I completely forgot that the guy is the underdog. Then Nurmagomedov versus Kakramonov should have been a pick him. Nurmagomedov, a very slight favorite according to some bookies, which is to some point expected. But Kakramonov is a brutal guy. Then Dvorak could pull out the upset if the fight goes the distance. If not, Kapp is not going to knock him out. Journey Newsom is pretty much underestimated, but if the fight goes the distance, I believe Morozov is going to have better cardio. And I really do believe that Morozov is going to have better cardio. So yeah, I really do believe that Morozov is going to show better cardio to us. So let's say Morozov for that one. But I believe it will go into round 3 or Morozov via very, very late stoppage. Yeah, I do believe Morozov via some kind of a late stoppage actually makes sense here. Have you seen Eldaro versus Maher yesterday on Brave? No, I didn't follow. What happened? I completely forgot that the Brave CF was yesterday. I was working. What happened? I took the dog shot on Journeyman Newsom. Good luck with that, man. I mean, it's not impossible. I didn't bet on Morozov because I'm pretty much scared of that fight. What happened on Brave CF? Yesterday I was working. Sorry. I would have had the event, but I was working. So what happened? What happened at the event? I completely forgot we had Brave CF yesterday because I was super tired after that UFC and I had to write. I have some topics, so still a bit of a week, huh? Yeah, still a bit of. I had very interesting week. Yeah, and I was writing some topics. So, what happened on Brave CF yesterday? How were the results, Adam? What was generally happening? Yeah, Colby, taking the dog shot. Taking the dog shot actually makes sense here to me. Expect that the most Eldarov submission round one. Eldarov is just too good, man. That guy is just too good. He is just too good. He is just too talented. Eldarov, he is just too talented, man. I don't know how is that guy so talented, but whatever he does, it's out of this world. Literally, everything he does is out of this world. He's just so talented guy. I don't know what makes him so talented guy, but whatever he does it with style. He does it amazingly, and he's just I don't know. If he comes to UFC, he might reach very far. But I think UFC doesn't want him. There would have been too many Dagestani wrestlers or Checheni wrestlers, and they would have dominated all the divisions. But I'm saying that Eldarov is a very hard guy to deal with, especially when it comes to top control game, when it comes to submission, offense, defense. Maher was underdog like 7.50. Uh, Expect that the most. Eldarov submission one round. Yeah. He is fighting out of Bahrain. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that he is fighting under the banner of Bahrain. Combat Sambo fighter. Yeah, he's fighting under the flag of Bahrain. I really didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah, Maher was the underdog. That's awesome, man. Just awesome. I haven't seen the results though, but that's awesome. Nibar, huh? Well, it is what it is. A perfect Nibar. And now the most interesting fact about Dennis Maher. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. What would you like to say? What is the most interesting fact about Dennis Maher? Go for it, please. I'd really love to hear it. He is a colleague from college of my friend. Really? I didn't know that. That's awesome. That is awesome, man. That's so great, man. I love it. That's a great thing. I think both Said Nurmagomedov and Kakramonov, along with Umar Nurmagomedov, could be a top 5 at bantamweight. I agree. I agree with you when it comes to that. Definitely agree. I think you are right about that. I'm just taking a look at the odds. -110, -110 at my bookie. But probably some bookies are giving different odds. -110, -110 at my bookie. I'm just checking the odds at my phone. Yesterday I called him before the fight. Oh, excellent. Just excellent. I placed one new bet on Cremono, but I love Said striking. I actually love both of them, man. It's so hard to pick a side in that fight. I especially like Akramonov a lot, man. He's got great submissions, but Said is one of rare Dagestanis with very, very good striking. And he's not an annoying guy to watch. I really enjoy watching that guy. Yeah, I'll be honest, I really enjoy watching that guy. Yesterday, I completely forgot about Brave CF. I could have added it. I have UFC on Fight Pass. I could have added it, but I'm just an idiot, man. I was so tired, man. So tired because of everything. I was just. I started forgetting, man. I started forgetting the basic stuff. It happens. Yeah, it happens, but that's just me. 1 unit bet. Yeah, good luck, man. 1 unit is fine. 1 unit is pretty much fine. I don't know how many units could we put like on Albazi. This is riskier bet, or how much could we put on Sarukian? I put $5 on both of them. Vlad, much love to the Bulgarian cowboy. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, thank you, Sir Dave Zila. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful, Sir Dave Zila. Let's go. Yeah, you're from the MMA calls, right? That's you. Let's go. Die-hard fan of Moss. When we're already discussing, I should have invited him for something like evening stuff or something like that. Or maybe Christmas stuff if he's not busy. I mean, Moss is a family man, but I hope he might have some time. I'm training like a maniac these days, and I will never stop training. I will really never stop training. I learned a lot in my local MMA dojo, and I plan to continue learning. No, I just plan to continue learning. Never stop learning, because that's the point of MMA. You should never stop learning. Never stop learning. That's going to be the best thing in MMA is the fact that you never ever stop learning. That is the best thing in MMA. Like, I'm training. I'm improving my skills. I'm making tons of TikTok videos. I'm trying to force people to train the greatest sport in the world. I'm trying to get as many fans as I can, because I'm a man on a mission, you know. I'm a man on a mission, and my mission is to recruit people to train MMA and to live MMA if possible. Like, this is the best life one could have. The best life is the one you can get with the world of mixed martial arts. Vlad KO sped in 3 minutes or less. So let's go. Let's go. Vlad is pretty much training hard these days. Today I'm skipping. Today I'm having a day off, but tomorrow I'm gonna go train wrestling. Then other days we will see how everything is gonna play out. On other days we will see how everything is gonna play out. But yeah, I'm trying hard, man. And when it comes to Paddy Pimblett, unfortunately, I disagreed. I think he didn't win that fight. He didn't outwork Jared Gordon. When it comes to scorecards, I scored it 2-1 for Jared Gordon. I mean, I'm not the greatest fan of Jared Gordon. I don't hate the guy. Don't get this wrong. I don't hate the guy. But I'm not the greatest fan of Jared Gordon. There are some things that kind of annoy me when it comes to him, but he minds his own business. And he won that fight. But his fight in the minute is also just like you from Minsk. I'm not from Minsk, I'm from Kustendil. He is just lighter than you. My friend is very big, like over 100 kilos. Look like your brother. I don't know who is that guy. I don't know who is that guy. I'm not from Minsk, I'm from Kustendil. I was born in Bulgaria. Minsk is in Belarus. I live in Belgrade, Serbia, though. But I don't know who is that guy, but I might take a look. You can tell me, write me his name. Yeah. You can write me his name and I'll take a look. I'll take a look on the internet. But okay, maybe I have a twin brother somewhere in the world. Maybe. You know, anything is possible. There are people that are pretty much alike. He is my friend from my class, from the college. Oh, he's a friend of yours. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I didn't understand what you wrote. Ah, that's awesome. That is awesome, man. Maher. Yeah. You mean Maher? Oh, great. Hold on. Let me see. What the heck, man? Dennis Maher. There is a similarity. True. Hello, Kev. How are you? I only place this. I only have 2 bets. Yeah, Maher pretty much looks like me. You are right about that. We are alike. I only have Arman Zarukian to win and I have Amir Albazi to win, man. I know, kinda sucks. Kinda sucks a bit, but that's the way it is. That's the way it goes. I only have 2 bets. How are you doing with this fight card? I only place those 2. There is a chance Arman will lose. Ismagulov is tough. And I'm worried this is 3-rounder, man. I already placed bet on Arman, but this is 3-rounder. That kinda scares the shit out of me. Because Ismagulov is excellent 3-rounder too. And also Albazi versus Costa, I have Albazi. Other fights I didn't bet. I expect Strickland to win, but I'm too scared to put money on him. Last time I put money on him and he lost to Pereira, so now I'm a bit scared. I would even dare to say anxious to put money on him. Once I call, I find out that my friend know him. That's what I mean. Look like my friend, but is also look like you. Oh, thank you. Ismagulov will outpoint in and win at least 2 rounds. I expect that fight to go the distance. I expect it to go the distance. I actually expect Arman decision, but it scares the shit out of me, that fight. But I already put a bet on Arman, so there is no mysterious coming back right now. We will see. What do you think about the main event, Kev? Do you have some special thoughts about the main event of the evening? Garcia fight. I have Maheshot to win, but I didn't place a bet. I have Maheshot to win. 1 unit shot on Arman, but Ismagulov is elite. Yes, he is. I'll bet on Strickland because Cannonier doesn't throw. Okay, good luck. I think Strickland is going to win, but I'm too anxious to put a bet on him because that last knockout to Alex Pereira was horrible. It was like one of the most brutal KOs I've ever seen. I was just telling to myself, I hope Strickland is fine. And we'll see whether he's fine right now or not. I mean, we will see that in that fight, but it was a horrible KO, like brutal left hook. I was just thinking whether the guy is right or not, and thanks God he is right. I have 3 units on Cannonier and 0.5 units on Cannonier ATD. Yeah, really, Colby, I wanted to ask you, as Alberta lifted the ban, Ontario lifted the ban, many states are lifting bans against bookies, like against bookies because James Krause destroyed us all. I'm gonna make one cringe video where I'm going to discuss James Krause and his potential dirty laundry and everything he did. I mean, I was trying to stay humble, but he destroyed betting world. You see what he did to us. Many people cannot bet now in their states because of him. And it's horrible. No, it's really much horrible because I feel my followers, I feel my fans. No, I feel my fans, guys. I feel that you are angry because he ruined everything. Like, I have many Canadian fans. Many states are lifting restrictions on UFC betting because of James Krause. I can't imagine what did he do. I mean, why, man? Why would somebody do something like that? Does it make sense? Even your own fighter. Ontario lifted the ban. I'm unsure about the others, but you know what kind of a scandal that was? It was a horrible scandal. I mean, imagine that you can't bet on UFC because of one man, because of. Can you risk your whole career? Can you risk everything because of a lousy $2,000, $3,000? I'm in Quebec and was afraid that it would be banned here. So is it banned in Quebec or not? How is it in Quebec? Is it banned or not? Is it allowed? Not banned here. We allowed to bet. That's excellent. Thanks God, it's still allowed. I know Alberta and Ontario lifted the bans, but I don't know about the other states. Let me see the list of the states. Uh, Alberta lifts ban. UFC betting remains banned in both Ontario and New Jersey. UFC betting remains banned in Ontario, New Jersey, and Alberta. If they ban, I would be so depressed. I understand, man, everybody would. Why did he give an inside info about his own person, about his own guys? It was his own guy, man. Can you believe it? There are talks about federal prison for crows, crazy stuff. So, what is gonna happen? How is the law in the United States of America when it comes to that? I mean, if you do something like that, I doubt you are going. I doubt you are going to work your way out of this, right? I doubt you are going to work your way out of this. It's hard to work the way out of it because it's very much hard to slip out of it. You did a big problem, man. You really did. You really made a big problem with that. Like you were risking for such a lousy amount of money. It's unacceptable. Really much unacceptable. Maher need put more weight and go up to category weight. He's too tall, he's have reach advantage, but on the ground he's too tall. Person is also physically weaker, easier to control with all the ground game. Yeah, you are right about that, Adam. You are definitely right about that. I agree. I agree. He is very, very tall. He could go one division up. Man, Ontario, New Jersey, and Alberta lifted bans, which kind of sucks. Really much sucks because I know they didn't want to do it, but they had no choice, obviously. They obviously had no choice because Kraus had to fuck it up. I just wonder why did he do that. Simply can't understand why did he do something like that. Really much doesn't come to fore. Okay, I'm gonna make some community posts right now, and I'm gonna place for the no NI fights. What is this? No NI fights. Fighters. Hold on. I'm gonna place. I'm gonna put my bets. I'm gonna write something now. Community. Okay. Then okay, I'm just typing something. All right. Hey, Niall, how are you doing? What's the word, my boy? How are you, Matt? All right, I have those bets. Albazi to win and Armand to win. These are my bets. How are you doing, guys? How's everything doing? Sorry for the late response. I was typing something. Now I'm gonna make some pools so you can have fun. Let me see. Text pool. Best underdog. Now I'm making best underdog pool. Battle. Mahershot. Caceres. Okay. Okay, and now I'm going to make another one. Bazi, Arman. Let me check the lines. Matthews. Okay, you can vote now. If you want to vote, go for it. Vlad, do you want to try predicting champs for every division for the end of 2023? Sure thing. I think this card is good for favorites, but I'm taking green and I'm very confident in Strickland. I am also picking Strickland, but I didn't bet on that fight. I actually have the over, but very much unsure about green could pull out the upset. Can I predict division champs? All right. I hit parlays the whole month. I got Jake, Matthew, Joe, and Marquez for you guys. Agree with both. Predicting champs. 125. I think Figueredo gonna stay. 135. TJ loses the belt. I think Jan is going to be the champ again. I don't see Sean O'Malley winning the title, especially against Aljamain Sterling. But I think Sterling is not going to be the champ. 145. Volkanovski is going to be the champ. You got Umar at 135. I got Umar at 24. 155 Islam Makhachev stays. 170. I actually think Leon Edwards is going to be the champ. Not for a prolonged period of time, but for some time, yes. Yes. 185, there is a chance that Khamzat Chimaev is going to get the chance, but if you're asking me from those fighters who are right now on the top of the division, That's a hard one. Topuria at 145. Topuria can be a champ. Yes, Topuria can be a champ. I agree. He can be. Yeah, I completely forgot that he is going to Sky rankings now. Yeah, you're right. At 185, it's so hard, man. So many even matches. So many even matches. So many even matchups. I don't think Pereira is going to stay the champ. Give him a good wrestler and he will lose the fight. I even say Vettori could defeat him, maybe. Or anybody who is good on the ground. I don't know, man. 185 is so hard to predict. 205, I believe Glover Teixeira gonna be a champ again. Hamzat is gonna fight where? I don't know whether it's he going to go at 170 or 185. But I think at 185 he might get a chance. I think actually at 170 that Leon has good chances to defeat him. Yes, he can take down, you are right. 205, I don't know. I would like to see Gunn being the champ, Cyril Gunn. 115 for females, I see Weili Zhang grueling. 125, I see Valentina Shevchenko. 135, 145, I see Amanda Nunes so far. Yes, you're right. Kamzat has the power. He's got a lot of power. I'll say Ankalaev at 205. But the problem is Teixeira is fighting for the title. Teixeira and Jamal Hill are fighting for the title. So the first champ is probably going to be Teixeira for me. And then if Teixeira fights Ankalaev, then Ankalaev. Then okay. Then it's fine for Ankalaev. I'd like Hill as champ, good story and highlight capable. I know, man, but I doubt they're gonna. I doubt. Yeah, Glover versus Jamal Hill doesn't make sense. Makes no sense at all, but Dana White announced that fight. For Dana, it makes sense, so whoever wins that title is not going to be the champ for a prolonged period of time. No way. No way that champ is gonna rule for a prolonged period of time. I doubt it's gonna happen. Really much doubt it's gonna happen. Yes, you are right. Jamal Hill is fighting for the title. Yeah, Jamal Hill. This is not a joke, my friend. Jamal Hill is fighting for the title, and he is fighting against Glover Teixeira, and this is not a joke. This is not a joke. Dana White announced that they are gonna fight for the title in Brazil. I would like it's some kind of a sick joke. No, that's what he said after KO Walker. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, man. Sorry, I forgot. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you reminded me right now. Oh, yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. But I doubt he's gonna put Glover Teixeira to sleep. Pretty much doubt he's gonna put Glover Teixeira to sleep. I doubt that's gonna happen. Pretty much eager to say that I have a reasonable doubt to believe that is going to happen. I doubt it's gonna happen. But again, let me check the odds one more time. I'm just checking some odds. What is shown by points? My bookie don't have it yet. Shown by points. Let me check. But he needs to survive, of course. Only if he survives. I don't know whether he's gonna survive or not. By the way, guys, sorry because I've been absent for a while, but I was having some obligations. I will try to stream more now when we have breaks and those things. I will try to stream more. I will really try to stream as much as I can. Whenever I have time, I will stream, but I don't have time every single day. But I miss you guys. I mean, I really like when I'm spending time with my fans. I really like when I'm spending the time with my fans. That's the best time I spend during the day. Really, this is the best part of the day. I had high hopes for Plazis getting TKO win. I actually forgot Teal's neck injury. Oh, yeah, and then he came out. Alright, guys, I would stream more, but now I must go. My father wants to watch Croatia. So Croatia-Argentina is playing soon, so my father wants to watch it, so I will have to go now. And also I will create KSW predictions maybe later tonight. I don't know when will I have time. I need to get back to writing too. So catch you later, guys, and we will see these days how everything goes. We'll see these days. So have a great day, everyone. Goodbye, and catch you later. Croatia to win. I have Croatia to win. And my dad also says Croatia is gonna win. I say Croatia-Morocco is going to be the final. Yeah. So have a great day, everyone. Catch you later, and goodbye. Thank you for being in the stream, guys. You're the best.